Texas Tech Red Raiders. And the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Clark and Jesse Palmer, I'm Rece Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, I caught up with the Red Raiders head coach before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Red Raiders ready to kick it away first. He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Smothers. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And, man, we've all experienced these rivalry games and how much fun they are. And this offense had a lot of fun a year ago, right? Like, they dominated this rivalry. They've been kind of hot coming in. And I really look forward to seeing this running back. Can he be physical? Because you know the anger, the animosity.
Maybe a crease. He's at the 40. The 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll have some touchdown Longhorns.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Flips it out in the flat. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
The run inside. It's Williams.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square, be powerful. Williams can make, you can play touch football and elevate and lose to that guy. So dynamic, get out of the backfield. Palmer, this offense, I know they got a new QB, but to me it starts on the ground.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
And it always seemed like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds. You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Here's the pressure.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that stuff. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
they've got it again on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. To throw, Manning. Under fire. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what?
Makes the catch and he's free.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force-feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Under fire. Out of the backfield, he's open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Just a little off. Incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. They go play action with Manning. Finds his man. It's Townsend. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. The play-action fake. Here's a hit. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Thank you. That's what the defensive backs say to the defensive linemen when they get home and put pressure on the quarterback fast and the ball comes out erratic.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Longhorns in the hurry-up. Got it back on 2nd and goal. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Touchdown, Texas! On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting the scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. side. It's Williams. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the back. All down, but they don't move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Fires to the right. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the play. Here comes the Texas offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Throwing Manning. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Turning it on. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Quick screen to the speedster line. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down, we need more yards, but if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down, and guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Rushes on him. Makes a grab.
I love the aggressive nature there by the offensive play caller, too. He's not just playing it safe, get a few yards, center the ball, help our field goal kicker out. He's trying to move the sticks through the passing attack. Quarterback makes a nice throw. Now it's 1st and goal.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up. And he's in! Touchdown, Texas! They are seizing control and taking away home as they push out the lead in this pregame showdown. They'll line up to go for 2. Manning. Pocket breaking down. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. So they take over with great starting field position, moving 36 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. There's a crease. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
This
advantage of that extra blocker. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Wingo. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
To the air, it's Hammond. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And that's a frustrating couple plays for this offense. Like, you got the ball in great field position. You are set up to succeed, and 2 straight incompletions. A big 3rd down coming to see if they can maximize.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And he's going to bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Makes it past the marker. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And I love these offensive coaches going right back to your guy. I believe in you. Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, he's repaying the favor right now to this coaching staff as well. And doesn't it just seem like he's running with a little bit more juice? He looks like he's ticked off.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, route.
Snags it, there's running room. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The offense changing the play. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Arch Madness. Going for the big play. Makes a deep grab. Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, ready. Red to the 4, red to the 4. Rock, rock, rock. Let's go.
Arch going to spin it again. Throws to the wideout. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Longhorns. The jumbo formation is in. Looks as if they'll try to power in the 2. Back to pass. It's Manning. Throw to the end zone. Picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. Ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pressure coming. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. And he couldn't save the down or the yardage after the intentional grounding call. It'll be 2nd and long. He's in open space downfield. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's taking the shot. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
On the move to his left. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
On the ground, it's Smothers. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. They give it to him again. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Quarterback making checks. 4th down, Manning. Spits it out to the back. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Longhorn. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that 2-point conversion attempt goes awry. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll move the tight end. The run inside. It's Williams. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Trying to impose their will with the run. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be third down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Unloads it downfield. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin our whip around with Florida in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Gators getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team. This ball club now stands at 7 wins. They've assured themselves at the very least of a better than 500 regular season.
And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
Wilson!
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. Third and long situation. He was...
Oh, they faked it, snapped it to the up man. They got him, and he never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Offense will take that. 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Maybe some room here. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Red Raiders will snap it on first and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. on third down. Here's Quentin Joyner. He stopped short of the first down marker, but there is a flag, and that looked like a clear face mask to me. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They're going to run it. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Here's Joyner. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Ready to try the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They come out for the first time in this second half, the lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Here's Arts to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Going downfield for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try.
Oh, this has disaster written all over it, and down he goes. A huge loss. I mean, that single play can flip the field. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He gets a block. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down.
Whiplash! Punch!
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Time to take a shot. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They've got the screen set up, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's reeled in. It's Smothers. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him, right?
Touchdown, Texans! And the punishment has been extended. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown in this one, and 5 on the season. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to... And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. The 40. At the 30. He's at the 20. Can you believe that? Scooped up that fumble and took it all the way back for 2.
How about the job by this field goal block unit? They didn't take the play off. They get penetration, get their hands in the air. You never know what's going to happen. It takes a good bounce. Next thing you know, you're scooping it up. You're taking it the other way and putting 2 points on the scoreboard.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. To the air, it's Hammond. Bringing the heat. A little release to the back.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Back to pass on second down. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
On third down, here's Quentin Joyner. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On fourth down, they're taken to the air. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I'll tell you what, it gets late in the football game, and I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole, and if the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Here's Manning to throw. There's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here on third down for this offense. Manning from the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. Wide open spaces. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still...
Touchdown, Texas! He's got it! With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
I gotta be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. That's what you've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop you.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And they tacked on the extra point.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he's coming out of the end zone. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Quarterback may change this route. Arch is going to throw for it. He fires one deep over the middle. Got it in stride inside the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's caught. Oh, he's got some space. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, it's a nice try by him making the is not over. And give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Hammond. Got his man. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run with Joyner. No room to run, and he stopped right in the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The Red Raiders heading quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. All the way back. Touchdown, Longhorn. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the 4th quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Raiders offense comes out and ready to attack. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Fires left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Off play action. Fires downfield. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They just keep firing. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Quentin Joyner. Turning it on. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down.
Man, 5-4, Banner. Rain, 67 Joker. Rain, 67 Joker. Blue idiot.
Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Goes to the option. Quick toss. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.